The newest Warner Brothers film to hit HBO Max and in theaters is here, The Little Things, so let's talk about it. Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. If this is the first time you are on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up-and-coming videos. The Little Things stars Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. A burnt-out Kern County, California deputy sheriff teams up with a crack LASD detective to nab a serial killer. This movie has such a good cast. Like I said, Denzel Washington, Jared Leto, and Rami Malek. You would expect a movie that harkens back to films like Seven and Zodiac. With this cast, it'd be pretty good. It's not. This movie has little to offer with this genre. You could tell that it is inspired by films like Seven and Zodiac. This is an original story by John Lee Hancock, and the movie is painfully dull.
This is the worst.
From the acting to the story to the end, all of it is just a complete mess. For the first hour of the movie, there was really nothing new and nothing about this movie that I found to be intriguing. Or watching this deputy and this detective team up together, you never felt like there was any suspense or any charisma from these two characters. And the case that they were working on didn't really seem that important to them. All three of these actors are really good, but Rami Malek seems so distant in this movie, like he's not even there. Denzel Washington is delivering a good performance. Jared Leto is just good. I don't know why he's just so good. He's just such a good actor.
Why are you the way that you are?
But Rami Malek, there was just something about his performance that just seemed like shut off. Like he wasn't there. He was just giving the performance and then just ended the movie. There was nothing really spectacular about his performance. At least Denzel tried to provide some personal touch to the character. Jared Leto gives a really disturbing performance about 1 hour into the movie. And that's where the movie really picks up, is once we kind of get into the meat of this case, in the middle of it all, and that's behind Jared Leto. Once we get more of Jared Leto, it turns from a movie that focuses on a duo to a movie that focuses on a trio. And like I said, Jared Leto is really good in here. That's when the movie starts to really pick up. There's a really good interrogation room sequence with the three of them. Felt like that was the highlight of the movie. Really snappy dialogue. They are really playing off of each other. Really tense moments. And that's what I expected the whole movie to be, but it lacked that tone throughout. So this interrogation moment, about 1 hour-ish into the movie, was the highlight of the movie for me. And really, Jared Leto's performance right there was the best part of the movie for me. Everything else in the movie felt very generic. It didn't offer anything new for me to watch. And for the first hour, it was just so completely dull. There was no engaging moments. They were trying to make Denzel Washington's character wrestle with a dark secret from his past, but hardly any of that was developed well to make it feel like it was an intriguing part of the movie. But then the movie once again lost me towards the end. It tried to be a little too ambitious and big and have like this big reveal at the end of the movie, and it ended in a way that I was not satisfied with the characters and the way that they approached the end of the movie and how they kind of wrapped up their storylines. The Little Things, there was potential in here to be a good movie. It's filmed pretty well. The opening sequence is directed pretty good, and there's a moment, like I said, the interrogation scene that works well, but other than that, the story for it is really dull, doesn't offer anything new. But once we get Jared Leto more in the story, that's when it really starts to pick up and become something interesting. But once again, loses me at the end of the movie. There's so much more I wanted from this, especially with this cast: Rami Malek, Jared Leto, Denzel Washington, those are all big names and all really good actors, but they just give okay performances, especially Rami Malek and Denzel, but Jared Leto gives the best performance in this movie. I expected more from this movie from John Lee Hancock, who also wrote the movie. He also wrote The Blind Side, he directed The Highwayman, Saving Mr. Banks, The Rookie, all movies that I do enjoy, but this one wasn't very good. I'm gonna go ahead and give The Little Things a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for The Little Things. It is on HBO Max, streaming this Friday and in theaters. So if you guys have a theater nearby you, I would just skip it. Make sure to stick around for more HBO Max content this year. You guys are the best as always. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.